Happy New Year to you, to your family, and to everybody that's watching. I'm so glad to be doing what I'm doing here, and I'm so glad that you're here watching and appreciating. This is a tea leaf Tasseography reading for the month of January 2017. Now, this is something different that I'm going to be providing on Red Earth Goddess YouTube. I used to provide the tea leaf readings every week, but now it will be every month for the year 2017, okay? So this is for January, the entire month. Whatever messages that come forth through you, through the cup, or even the messages that do come out of the cup, make it work for you. Allow it to work for you. Whatever I see, you may see different. Perceptions are always different. Different perceptions are in abundance. So kindly take with a grain of salt what it is that I have to share with you for the month of January. Okay, let's get this reading started. There are people on this channel that do not know where they're at. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're doing for the year 2017. I just want to say, don't fret. Don't feel worried. It usually does take half a year, or at least up, the end of March for people to really decide where they're at, even to come to that awareness, or even to really be like, all right, you know what? Maybe I don't have any goals. Maybe I don't care about being somewhere. Maybe I don't care about this or that. Some of you may care. But the calendar is just the calendar, right? So we're not going to just shift all at the same time, the beginning of the year, and that's it, And I mean this for all walks of life. I mean this for people that stay at home. I mean this for people who have a really hectic, busy life that don't even have the chance to sit down and have that alone time, other than the alone time that you get when you get to watch my videos, of course. But this month, I just feel like the reading started off with certain people that don't know where they're at in life. And I just want to say that's okay. That's fine. Okay? Have some fun. 2016 was a big year for a lot of us. The accumulation of the end of past stuff from 50 years ago, 30 years ago, 100 years ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It was done, okay? If you do still feel any residues, let it go. Okay, but what I'm picking up on is that if and when you do feel any residues, know that it's not going to repeat anymore, okay? The lessons have been learned. And like I said, it can take up until March or even, May for you to even see the results of the changes, okay? So, brightest blessings, okay? Appreciate the wisdom, appreciate the lessons. Doesn't matter if it was this or that or whatever, okay? We're pushing forward, we're moving forward, and we're doing it with blessings. All right, much love. There is a person that's watching right now, male, who's very into the color blue, okay? And I just got a vision of the blue, and it's not that blue star in the background. That's not where I got it from. I wasn't even looking there. I know that's there. But this person is, and I'm glad that star is actually there, because this person is into royal blue. That color royal, okay? It's a boy. It's not even a boy. It's a man. It's a masculine person. Physical masculine person. That's what I mean. On a physical plane, it's a man. Okay? I'm going to highly ask that you get yourself some paint if you're an artist or if you have an inner drive to do some work. Throw some blue paint on a canvas. Get yourself an adult coloring book. Color in something with blue. Buy yourself a blue shirt, dress shirt, t-shirt. Something with the color blue is very healing and therapeutic for you, depending on where you live. If you are somewhere where it's warm, if you're near the water or the sea, even better. But the color blue is very supportive for you toward this moment, okay? So yeah, it is your color, and it's going to bring some form of luck for you for this month. Be sure, be aware, you're going to get a text message, something about work. The second week of January, you're going to receive something that involves work. If it's not a client that's offering you double the pay, it's literally going to be some form of job offer or something of that nature, okay? But it's going to be that. You're going to be able to decide what you're going to do with this offering, but I do advise you to work with this color because it's going to allow you to get really clear with where you're going with it. It could be that you are an artist, maybe you do work like that, and you are attracting a certain clientele based on your work. So I am seeing something creative like that for you that's going to support you, okay? If you're a female or you're a young person, it doesn't matter how old you are, but if you're resonating on this and you're not a male, take the advice, you know, get yourself a coloring book, an adult coloring book, wear some blue, wear eyeshadow that's blue, get a scarf, get a shirt that's blue, you know, be creative, okay? You never lose anything in life when you're creative. Creativity inspires so much in a person, not even just for you, but the people around you. You come up with great stuff. It's very healing. It's very therapeutic. I highly advise people to really bring that stuff into their life because it is a great form of therapy. It's a great form of psycho-spirituality and psychotherapy, okay? Even therapists bring adult coloring books in all the time, okay? But like I said, the color royal blue, midnight blue is going to ring a bell for you, okay? Don't worry about anything. That's the message for everybody watching. Don't worry about anything. I feel like there are people that are worrying a lot, okay? It could have been that something happened literally New Year's night or New Year's Day that involved some form of a car crash, a car scare, someone's tires weren't winter safe, somebody drank a little bit too much, their cousin was late. There was something worrying like that. Could be a thought, could have been an intention. Maybe somebody drank too much, they got into an argument, and everything's fine. Everything will be fine. Everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about, okay? Again, this involves your finances. The second week of January, you're going to realize that you've spent a little too much on the holidays through food, entertainment costs, family get-togethers. Again, don't worry, okay? February is always the month where not many businesses make a lot of money. They start laying off workers. Everybody tries to lay low, stop spending so much money, even stop going out as much to eat because their finances need to be checked in, okay? So do pay attention. If you really want to know, pay attention to what has gone out, right? But like I said, the second week of January, which is funny because I did see something like with the royal blue, so it's interconnected. Finances are key. That's what I'm seeing. Something about finances is key for the month of January, okay? Remember though, based on what you do with your finances in the beginning of the month is what's gonna like take you forward in the middle of the year, okay? And it's gonna be result for the end of the year. So do be mindful, please, where your spending habits are, where your money has gone, and what you're doing with it. So if you have spent a lot of money, if you've traveled to see family, just pay attention to what went out. And then, you know, for the month of January and February, just kind of lay a little low. Don't go out as much if you can, you know, and just keep your savings in check. If you have a savings account. All right. I'm seeing here, I'm not quite sure what type of fish that is, but there is a certain fish that I'm seeing, and it's kind of coming forth to like a swan or like even like a serpent type of, but it's most likely like a swan or like a duck, or probably like a swan, although I don't really see the body of that. I just intuitively feel like it's a fish and a swan coming together, talking and about to kiss. Okay, so this is a man and a woman that I'm seeing. I'm sorry to anybody who is, you know, attracted to the opposite sex, but I'm literally seeing a man and a woman, okay? There's romance. There's romance. If not on New Year's, there is a new romance that you've either met on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, or are interlocking and getting closer to someone in January 2017, okay? Fish, the Japanese associate fish to be very prosperous, okay? Prosperity and abundance and a lot of money coming in. So this person is coming in with financial stability, okay? And I'm not telling you to go haywire and be like, you know, oh, okay, this person makes a lot of money, so like I'm totally in and stuff. Not at all. That's not what I mean. Prosperity can come in all shapes, okay? If somebody is willing to work for something that they enjoy, work for something that they believe in, or constantly, you know, stay in the progress of evolving and, you know, really want to work, then you know that the money is going to come in, right? But like I said, or find creative ways, outlets to bring money in. This person has these traits within them, okay? And that's not really a Pisces. I'm not picking up an actual Pisces. This could be anybody with any astrological sign. But the swan is counteracting with it because the swan is peaceful. So it's like, there's a little bit of purity involved in this coming together. Okay, a newness, meaning like the past, you're both leaving your pasts behind and you're starting fresh. Okay, you're starting fresh, you're starting a new beginning, and you're not seeing the person as you did in the past with other people. You're coming forth renewed, and this is a very blessed relationship that's coming. Okay, I don't see this as like a one night thing. I see this as a growing, a long-lasting relationship to come. But do take things one step at a time. Do take things slow. You want to get to know the person. And just remember, nobody will ever be able to fulfill your needs 100%. Nobody will ever be able to take care of you in a sense 100%. You come before anybody else. You will only know what your needs are. Sometimes people don't. But that's when they're not really aware and they're not in tune with themselves. Again, for the month of January, take care of yourself. Listen to yourself. Be aware of what your needs are and fulfill them for yourself, okay? You don't have to go and spend all this money to do that. You don't have to go shopping, like spending $500 or go getting Botox or like getting laser hair removal all the time. You know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes you just need you time. Sometimes all you have to do is put on a little bit of perfume that's sitting in your counter or sitting in your drawer that you've had for 4 years. Sometimes all you have to do is put on those stilettos and your red lipstick and do it in your house. Watch a nice movie, read a book, light a candle. It's the simplest things. Have a glass of wine at home. Have a coffee. It's the simplest things that will be able to fulfill your need. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for the month of January. Anyway. It's funny because I'm seeing here a man, another man, okay? He's kind of walking forward or going, I think he's walking that way. Okay, so this is his back that we're seeing. And if you can see here, his knee or his foot, one of his foot is this way, right? And the other one is that way. And he's got he's kind of walking forward or going, I think he's walking that way. Okay, so this is his back that we're seeing. And if you can see here, his knee or his foot, one of his foot is this way, right? And the other one is that way. And he's got something on him, like he's hanging on to like, I don't know, like a piece of like wood, like a lumber. So this is a hardworking person. This is a hardworking man, and he's got like a hat on. There's somebody that you've literally just said goodbye to. Okay, an ex-husband, an ex-lover, somebody that kept coming back into your life, something about custody with children. It's done. This is counteracted with that worrying too. It's done. By the end of this month, for sure, you're just going to be like, okay, it's done. Now this may pertain, or this may not pertain to everybody watching this, because I just talked about something coming in, like a romance. I'm not saying everybody's going to have a romance and is saying goodbye to someone else. This is a reading for, a general reading for those who are watching my YouTube channel, and whatever is coming through, seeing through the cup, and I'm just, you know, feeling it's just coming through. So there's going to be specific messages from certain people. And I do get emails with people sending me comments, oh my gosh, I totally think that you're reading me. So if that, and I'm sorry if I don't get back to you right away, by the way, or if I'm delayed with the messages. But I'm glad that the readings do resonate with you. And like I said, take the messages with a grain of salt, okay? Whatever can help you out, whatever can support you, whatever advice that comes through, I'm glad. But do accept it, like I said, with a grain of salt, and do whatever you possibly can for the best, the highest, best for everybody involved, okay? This person's definitely leaving, okay, because you can't even see this person's face. This person is a very, I wouldn't want to say deceptive, but doesn't like to show who they are. And sometimes if you want things to really grow and evolve in a relationship, in a friendship, in anything of that nature that wants to grow, you got to be vulnerable. You got to show that vulnerability. You got to show your true side. You can't just keep hiding your face. And that is metaphoric, right? You can't hide your shadow side's got to come out. Your anger, and I'm not saying an abusive type of anger, but what I mean is certain parts of yourself have to come out. And if it still works, then it works. And if it doesn't, say goodbye with love, okay? So I see roses. I see a bouquet of pink roses. I see a bouquet of yellow roses. Pink roses are symbolic of femininity, romance, young love. Yellow roses are symbolic of admiration, joy, happiness. It's also associated with young love, but it's more associated with joy, happiness, sunny disposition, okay? So, symbolically, metaphorically, that's what's coming to you. Are you willing to open to the door to receiving that feminine romantic love? Some of you may not receive it from a physical person. You may receive it from a friend, whether you're male or female. You may receive romance. You may romance yourself. You take yourself out to dinner. I just gave you advice not to do that every day, but once in a while, right? If you're not going to do the entire month, you can do it once or twice a month for the month. Cook yourself some dinner, light a candle, get yourself some roses, get your friend roses, get your mom roses. Okay. Somebody had a dream of a snake or a dragon. Right here, I'm seeing an opening of a dragon's mouth. right here. If you can see the face and the body. Oh yeah, definitely. That's the body of the dragon, the entire body, the legs, the hands coming together, the legs right here. The body, the tail is down to here. That's the mouth. Somebody had a dream of a dragon, and this dragon is protecting you, okay? Dragons can be very protective. They protect money. They protect your family. They protect your finances. Allow yourself to not worry before bedtime, okay? I'm seeing like a sweaty sleeper, fearful of going to bed, fearful of not being able to be prosperous or attracting what you want in the year 2017, particularly the beginning of the month. I do feel that. I do sense that there is a fear there, but don't allow that to happen. You got to just have a good night's sleep sometimes by letting things go. Allow yourself to let go. If you can sit there and dwell on something and think about something, you can also learn how to exercise your thoughts. There's lots of techniques you can do that with. Learn that about. There's actually a lot going on in this cup. I don't think I should be reading everything. However, I'm glad that you've watched and you have received the message as well. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you for everything. Thank you for staying in tune. For the new subscribers, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'm looking forward to the next couple of months and the growth here on Red Earth Goddess YouTube, okay? Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Look at this being right here. Let's just leave it at that. Leave a comment if you see something. It would be awesome.